All right, a wall is 19.1 centimeters thick. That's a 2 by 8, right? So the 8 inches is that about that, right? It's actually like 7.5, anyway. And it measures 2.1 by 8.5 meters, and 12,800 joules flow through the wall in 15 minutes when there's a temperature difference of 12.5 degrees, right? So we're gonna set up this equation, right? And our heat is 12,800 joules, right? And the time, it's got to be in seconds, right? So it's going to be 15 times 15 minutes times 60, right? So that is my dq over dt, right? And then that's going to be k, which we don't know, right? The area is going to be 2.1, so I'm doing this guy here, right? That's my area. 2.1 by 8.5. My difference in temperature is 12.5 degrees Celsius. Right, and then the thickness of the wall is 19.191, right? And then we just have to solve that for k, right? A little bit of algebra here. So I'm going to go 12,800 divided by parentheses 15 times 60, right? And I get a number, that's actually just 14.2 watts, right? And then I'm going to multiply by 0.191. I'm going to divide by the product of 2.1 and 8.5. I'm going to divide by 12.5. And I get k is equal to, you got to be able to clear fractions here, 0.0121745, blah, 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 right? So that would be 0.0122, and that is watts per meter degrees Celsius, right? Now, if you ever what are the units here, right? Just take this formula, right, and you can figure it out, right? So this side here, that's going to be watts. So this is joules per second. So that's watts, right? So you have watts equals Ka, difference in temperature over the x, right? So if you solve that for K, right, K is going to be the heat flow rate, right? Times x, right? Divided by the area, divided by the change in temperature, right? I mean, that's what we did. That's what we did to solve this, right? And so that ends up being watts. If we substitute the units, right, watts. And then we've got meters over square meters, right, over degrees Celsius. So I just take the same expression, put the units in, and then you'll see that it's watts per meter degrees Celsius, right? So, and you can write it this way, just not on the IB test, right? Meter degrees Celsius, right? This works. IB, though, if they say indicate the proper SI units, they're going to want this, okay? Just saying. They want you to write it like that. All right,